From the right, the Royal Air Force King Air. Now it looks like a mini airliner, but it doesn't fly like one, as you're going to see. This is a very sprightly aeroplane, this. Well, he put his foot, as I was saying, just finished this story about Louis Blériot, put his foot on the exhaust, which of course was red hot. He'd just been flying, burnt through the sole of his shoe into his foot, and he jumped with the pain of it, fell off his aeroplane and broke his leg. That's why Louis Blériot, the following day, actually flew the English Channel for the very first time in the history of man with his leg in plaster. And if he hadn't hit a shower of rain halfway across that cooled his engine, then his engine would have overheated and seized. So he was very, very lucky indeed, but a remarkable achievement 100 years ago today. This, of course, a much more modern aeroplane. Yeah, you don't actually expect to see airliners flying on this side, do you? That's quite something. This aeroplane, pair of Pratt & Whitney PT6 turboprop engines, make it very quiet and very, very efficient. Very long-ranged aircraft, this. Still air range of just over 1,200 miles. Now, why on earth would the Royal Air Force want to buy a corporate transport, you may well ask? Well, another Scottish aviation aircraft, the Jetstream, was being used as the standard Royal Air Force navigator trainer. Trouble is, those poor aircraft were getting quite old, started wearing out, as they'd been in service since the 1960s, and so they were replaced in service by this aeroplane. It's two crew cockpit, two pilots sitting at the front, but down the back are a series of booths for baby navigators to sit in. And they can be tortured by instructors while they're sitting there. They have to navigate the aircraft from A to B. It's a flying classroom. Look at that, he must have at least 50 degrees of pitch up on, and he's doing what can only be described as a wing over, which for an aeroplane this size is quite remarkable. It's one of the latest aeroplanes in Royal Air Force service. I think they've only been in service about 5 years. A lot smoother, a lot quieter, a lot more comfortable than the early Jetstream. The propeller. It makes it very, very fuel efficient, but it also does this. You can put the propellers into what's known as beta range. They're actually pushing the aeroplane instead of pulling it, so you can make a very, very steep approach into a short airfield. So doing a steep approach there. Some people call that a K-SAN approach because it was developed by US Hercules pilots flying C-130s.